Hello, YouTube. This is Bash, bringing here for week 3 of the CPC D League. Season 5, we are up against Jed and the Montier Suicunes. Team consists of Mega Gardevoir, Rotom, Wash, um, what is it called? Oh my god. Why am I brain farting? Empoleon, Buzzwole, Noivern, Healisk, Moongus, Sneasel, Dusknoir, Gligar, Tauros, Victini. Um, So that's kind of our week 3 matchup. You already know what we have here. Let me pull it up real quick. But we have Mega Mawile, the Cosmo Salamence, Needle King, Ribombi, Alolan Persian, Decidueye, Volcanion, Mesprit, Porygon 2, Rotom, Van, and Scrafty. Z captains being Salamence and Alolan Persian. I forgot his Z captains are in fact Victini and Tauros. If my voice sounds a little iffy, that's because I am slightly sick, so we're just going to have to deal with this. I'm a little congested, but we're just going to power through this because we're going to try to get these uploads up as soon as I can. So, yeah. So, looking over his team, there's like a couple of different threats on his team, but one thing I wanted to know was things I expected to come. Definitely Victini. I feel like Victini was a Culver Berry Victini, to be more exact. I thought was very likely to come. I had a feeling that what's it called? Rotom Wash would come because Rotom Wash is an alright switch in. I knew Sneasel was coming because of Salamence, Decidueye, Mesprit, all those above. It does really well against the team, so I gotta keep that in mind. I wasn't sure about Empoleon, to be honest. I felt like Empoleon was really passive against my team. And I felt like some things on my team could take advantage of that, but there's always a chance that he could still bring it. Mega Gardevoir thought was a pretty decent matchup, to be honest, but I have a Porygon too, which was able to stop Sylveon last week, so I feel like this week it could perform the same way and kind of check that. I just have to be careful of a +1 Focus Blast kind of thing. Like if he hits 2 Focus Blasts with +1, it's going to be rough. But yeah, and things I did not see coming. I didn't think Tauros would come. There's a chance it might have, but like I didn't really think it was going to. Buzzwole was like if he Noivern was okay this matchup, to be honest. I could have seen like a really offensive Noivern with like Flamethrower, Hurricane, Draco, Scarf, U-turn kind of thing, maybe, because it does pretty decently well, or like a trick set with Noivern. What else could I have seen? Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at here. Uh, I did not think Dusknoir was coming, but he ended up bringing Dusknoir, and this is the team. Yeah, that's the team that ended up bringing Sneasel, Victini, Rotomash, Empoleon, Dusknoir, and Buzzwole. Let's go over the team I have here. We have Mega Mawile here, Swords Dance, Play Rough, Knockoff, Sucker Punch. And this set basically is built to outspeed like no speed investment Rotomash. That way, I can outspeed it with the Sword Stance and click Play Rough before it can Will-O-Wisp me. That's the whole point of that set. Plus two at this +2 could literally destroy his entire team. I think it just wins at +2, unless he happens to like flinch me down or like has like a Scarf EQ set with Buzzwole kind of thing here. Yeah, it pretty much just wins at this point. So that's something good to note. Yeah. So and then next, or if he's Culver Victini, but depends on where he's at from that set. Cyberduck, we got Cyberduck Porygon to recover, Tri Attack, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. Very Spadef. Well, sort of like more offensive, but like some Spadef as well. I have this set in order to deal with the Mega Gardevoir, put pressure on Buzzwole on the switch-ins, be able to deal with Noivern, things like that. I really like the Trace ability for Pixelate, but of course he doesn't bring Mega Gardevoir this week, so it's kind of disappointing, but whatever. Just have to deal with it. Then we have Necrozma, Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Stealth Rock, Iron Head. Iron Head was for the Mega Gardevoir. This is mostly my check to Mega Gardevoir. Porygon 2 is kind of like a more offensive set. I kind of wanted to just get some work out of it. But Mega this is really my best switch into Mega Gardevoir. I want to get rocks up this match to wear down Sneasel, stuff like that. Um, things like in Noivern as well. And Iron Head is for the Mega Gardevoir, and Photon Geyser is really good to hit. And Iron Head's also for Sneasel as well, so that's really good, so he can't switch in on me. Next is Decidueye with Yachi Berry. Decidueye had Yachi Berry because of the what's it called? I think it was it Buzzwole? Yeah, it was Buzzwole. I'm pretty sure it was for Buzzwole. Yeah, Buzzwole. Because of the Ice Punch, Buzzwole was an annoying threat, and I felt like Decidueye was able to deal with it. If I have the Yachi Berry, I could click Brave Bird on it as it clicks the Ice Punch. I could take it out. Swords Dance is really nice to try to break through some things. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at here with Decidueye. I think it could work out really well. It's kind of very bulky setup-ish. I have like a decent amount of attack, but like that's just for like to make sure that Brave Bird always like goes like Buzzwole pretty much, unless it's like a berry. Um, then we have a Alolan Persian here with leftovers, Rest, Sleep, Tuck, Parting Shot, Knockoff. This is my set to wall Victini and Sneasel. And can beat Dusknoir as well. This thing does really well against this team because he does not have a way to really break a Alolan Persian other than Buzzwole um, at this point, and Mega Gardevoir. So like that's kind of the point of this set here. It's my switch in, and I really like this set too. So then, last but not least, we got this Dragon Dance, Dragon Claws, Flying DMZ, Roost, Salmon. Same pretty much set as last time, just different speeds. So I believe outspeed. I believe it was it Scarf Buzzwole? I think it was Scarf Buzzwole. So yeah, that's what the team we're going with. So let's get into this matchup. I lead with a Alolan Persian. It had a pretty decent lead. He leads with Sneasel. That's perfectly fine with me. This is my check to Sneasel anyway. I can't really hit it that hard, but like I can easily like take away its item, do what I want with it, get Party Shot out. But he goes for a Fake Out. That's fine. I'm gonna reveal that I'm lefties here. Get back up the full. So if the Fake Out did nothing, just revealed my set. I'm gonna Party Shot out. But he actually is Defiant, which scared me so bad. Because now he's at plus like 3 right now. And I don't have a good way to just take out Empoleon. I wish I did, but I just didn't have the best way to take out Empoleon. He actually reveals Toxic here. I thought he was going to be an offensive set. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, so this is not going too well here. Because I didn't prepare for Empoleon much at all, which was a huge problem on my part. He shows the Stealth Rocks here, which is interesting to note, but I'm going to double into Necrozma on the Buzzwole. Because Mega Gardevoir's not here, Necrozma isn't that big of a deal. He goes for Leech Life. I'm gonna try to bring this thing down a little bit. Go for the Photon Geyser. I should have went for the rocks first here though, because as you'll see, it's probably better for me if I went for the rocks. Because now he's gonna be at a higher HP, and I could have just gotten my rocks up before, and he would be at lower. But like that's fine. He goes for Leech Life again and takes me out. That's fine. But we both have rocks up, which is really good to know. Which is something to note. I'm gonna go to Decidueye. I'm clicking Brave Bird. Yep. And there goes Buzzwole. Crit doesn't matter. 4 times super effective. I would have lost as much HP though, so that's something to note. But I'm going to go for the Roost here as he goes for the Defog. Revealing that he actually is probably just a mono attacking move. So he probably has Scald. He reveals to be Ice Beam. So like basically Mega Mawile is free on this thing. Like, but I'm going to go for a +2 Leaf Blade to take that thing out. He goes into Sneasel. My Yachi Berry's gone, so I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to trace the Icicle Crash right here. And basically that means that I believe do I let this game go? No, I go for the Tri-Tect, but like that's perfectly fine. I can go for Recover here, get up to higher HP. This thing can't really do much to me. Look at that. It's the only way he's beating me is if he Toxic wears me down. I'm going to go to Alolan Persian on the switch here. He probably expected the Mega Mawile here, but I'm going to click Knockoff, take this item off. He's actually leftovers, which is good for reliable to take away this recovery. He's Toxic again. So he's trying to Toxic Storm me at this point. That's fine. I'm gonna knock off again, predicting the switch. Get off the leftovers on Rotom, so that makes that thing not be able to have a reliable recovery. I'm gonna Party Shot out, go into I think Porygon 2, yeah, and get the trace to Levitate. And he shows Reflect, which is very interesting to know. So that's probably his way to get around Mega Mawile at this point with Sucker Punch. So I'm gonna just recover up here, but that's something to know. I'm gonna go for the Tri-Attack here. I think he knocks off the EV Light. I'm gonna get a Tri-Attack off, get a crit, which kind of sucks, but like I don't think it matters in the long game at this point. So I can go to Mega Mawile, and pretty much I get a free sword stance here because I don't think he's staying in at this point, and our Reflect goes away on this turn, so that's perfect. So Play Rough takes out Rotom Wash here, and I have as soon as he bought a Victini, I knew it was Colbur, so I'm switching out to Decidueye, sacking this thing off, and going to, I believe, was it Salamence or Alolan Persian? Alolan Persian, yeah. And I'm gonna just click knockoff again, and at this point, he literally cannot beat Alolan Persian at all, no whatsoever. He goes for EQ. I think I rest on this turn. Yeah, I rest on this turn to get up to full HP. Don't want that toxic going. I'm gonna try to keep that no toxic on this thing, and I'm gonna go for a sleep talk here. As he tries to pull a switch into Victini, I get the sleep talk off, and I get rest, which kind of sucks, but like in the it's fine because the Alolan Persian's literally built for this. Look at that. V-Crate doesn't do anything. This thing is super defensive. I love this. And I'm just going to knock off the Cobra Berry, which is really nice, meaning that Mega Mawa pretty much wins this game as soon as I get it back in-ish. Especially since I get another knockoff off. And he goes for another V-Crate, takes me down lower. And I could just go for another rest here, or I could do whatever I want. But like I want to go for another rest, play the long game, make sure I win this game confidently. As he gets a crit, which kind of sucks. But that's fine. Because like at this point, if I get it, I don't get the sleep talk I want, but like whatever, it's fine. At this point, if he doesn't crit me again, I'll be fine. I can just rest up again the second, but like I'm gonna go for a sleep talk party shot, and I'm going into Salamence here, so because of that sleep talk, so that kind of messed up with me. But I'm gonna just go for a Dragon Claw, I believe, at this point, and take this thing out. He sees a Flying MZ. I wish I was Yachi, but it was definitely better to be Flying MZ at this point. So I want to go into Mega Mawa predicting the Ice Shard, but he goes for the Fake Out. This is even better, because that means this game's pretty much over as long as he doesn't flinch me. But he flinch crits me twice or something like that. Well, he crits me the first time, but he doesn't get the flinch, so we're good. I'm just click Sucker Punch, and that is GG. We end up winning 3-0. So it proves us to 2-1, looking really good now. Mega Mawa is just a beast, actually. Harvey Dent just pulling out these kills right now. They claimed 1, 2, 3, 3 kills this match. Salamence claimed a kill. Decidueye claimed 2 kills. Like this was a pretty good game for my team. Things did what they needed to do, except for like Necrozma, but like that was able to weaken down Buzzwole, and I was able to force the defog on Sneasel with the Napoleon, allowing for my team to be able to switch a lot more freely. So that was really good. So yeah, that's this game for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, Bash.